Hello everybody and welcome back. I am Irish Red. Merry Christmas to all of you. I know we had a bit of a, early Merry Christmas stream last night. I wanted to get a bonus stream out for you guys today. I hope you all had a very wonderful day with your families. I know I did. I just got in not too long ago from having Christmas with the family. It was nice, sitting down and, just being with family that, I don't get to see a lot of the time. And, going through and having a good meal with them, catching up with them. And what are you doing down here, Fred? You were upstairs. How'd you get down here? Anyway, Fred's been hanging out in the basement here, apparently. Just chilling, as it were. But anyway, guys, like I just said, I hope you had a fantastic day. I hope you, got everything that you wanted and maybe some stuff that you didn't even know that you needed. But anyway, we're going to do a little bit of work around the base here today. We went through and, made it look all nice and festive last night. For today, we hung up some of these decorations, Christmas bells, some Christmas lights there. We have a, literally chilling, Crimson. How's it going, man? But we made, our Christmas tree out here and, presents and everything else. So we have all of the, decorations out here. So it's time to start getting back into the full swing of things, start getting some more automation. And first and foremost, we are going to see what the system knows how to make and what it does not know how to make. We know how to make sag mills. That's perfect. What about alloy smelteries? We know how to make those. That's awesome, because that is what we're going to need. And I'm not sure if we have some sort of unifying device. Unfortunately, it does not look that we do. Hey, Merry Christmas, cool guy. I hope it was a great one for you, man. So it doesn't look like we have any type of unifier, which is going to be a little bit of a pain because for whatever reason, unless we make another crusher, we could potentially do that. And that might not be such a bad idea since Immersive Engineering fixed the crusher, or not so much the crusher, but the conveyor belts. It was good. Well, I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad you had a good Christmas. So before the conveyor belts, they would not, hold on to their stuff, especially if you had the ring of magnetization from Botania here. The ring liked to pull stuff off of the belt, even though, it was supposed to be going along the conveyor wherever it was going to and from. And it made it really difficult. Well, they've apparently fixed it in this version, because if we go ahead and dump this stuff in here, as you can see, it goes along the conveyor belts and we don't pull it off, which is amazing. Man, that thing is so loud. But anyway, we may end up setting up something like this for all of our ores, because it will just automatically get dumped out the front here. And holy crap, I did not realize this chest was so full. Alright, well, first things first, let's get this chest kind of emptied out here. Just dump everything into the system. And we'll worry about it here a little bit later. There we go. Alright, cool. So yeah, we could easily set up another crusher. Or we could just send everything through this crusher. The problem that I have with that, though, is that, while the crusher is great for, say, your nether quartz and your lapis, because you get the most out of it, it's not so great for like emeralds and everything else. You get 2 for sure emeralds, which that's not too bad. You get 2 for sure diamonds, whereas like the side mill, you know, you get 1 with a 25% chance of a secondary, you know, and other stuff, which we don't really need. You know, you only get 1 out of the smelter, but I feel that, you know, like the diamonds and the emeralds, we get more if we just, you know, take them out and, you know, grind them or yeah, pickaxe them ourselves. The rest of everything else, coal, coal we can get 4 out of the crusher, whereas with the sag mill we get 3 with the potential of a diamond, with less than 1% chance, and we get some of this coal powder. And I mean, I know it's a 1-to-1 ratio. Actually, it's a little bit higher than a 1-to-1 ratio. We did a chance of getting an extra coal powder when we grind the coal up. You know, we might actually do that, you know, looking at it, because I mean, everything else, you know, it doesn't matter if we use the the side mill. We're gonna get 2, but see, we did a chance of copper here, but I don't think we did a chance of anything else over here. No, we just did the gold grit. So see what I mean? It's kind of a catch-22 on what we want to send through that crusher and what we want to send through the alloy sorry, wow guys, I am just derping. The sag mill. And probably because I'm thinking ultimately it will be going through the alloy smeltery after everything's all said and done. So I think sag mills for most of the ores are going to be the way to go. You know, just because with the silver ore, we get a chance for more lead ore. Too much eggnog, huh? No, I am not huge on eggnog, but I will tell you, a little bit of Captain and some Diet Coke, I may have had a few of those. And I may or may not be sipping on one right now. Just saying. So, yeah, that's... I decided, well, even the crusher has... Really? You can get secondary there, but you can't get secondary out of the gold. And how much copper are we coming up with? Oh, we actually got... not a ton of copper, but we got quite a bit of copper. Copper will potentially give us gold. But gold will not give us anything else. It won't give us the secondary output. No, like the captain. Get it right, man. Come on now. Funny enough story. On my mother's side, her mother, so my grandmother, traced the lineage back, and a long way back, she was actually a Morgan before she got married. And so she traced the lineage, and I cannot make this stuff up, I am not lying, but she traced our lineage back to actual Captain Morgan the Pirate. So yes, I am related to Captain Morgan the Pirate. I was rather interested to find that out, and then I was wondering, okay, so where the hell are my royalties? Not that I'm gonna see any, but wishful thinking, as it were. We got powdered zinc there. Arr, I am. I sure am. I wouldn't lie about something like that. I was shocked to find out. I was like, I asked my mom the same question. I was like, well, not quite like that, but I'm like, are you serious? She actually traced our lineage back to Captain Morgan the Pirate? She's like, yeah, oddly enough. I'm like, well, that explains a lot about the family. So yeah, nothing special out of aluminum dust. Yeah, you know, I think we're going to do it that way. The question becomes, how exactly are we going to do it? I mean, it's right through the wall here, and that's fine, but we don't want everything to go through there. Related to John Adams and John Quincy Adams. Oh, hey, that's cool. So yeah, there's a few things that we don't want to go through the system, like redstone. I know for a fact we don't want that going through the crusher because that only gets us 6 redstone. Whereas if we throw that through a sag mill, we get 8 redstone with silicon as well. And silicon is a big deal that we want to make sure that we get. So redstone we don't want going through. We don't want diamond or emerald ore going through. We don't want the glowstone going through, pardon me. Or the Lonsdaleite, or however you pronounce it. Everything else I think is okay to go through. Well, prosperity ore can't go through, so we will pull that out. No, Infusium ore can't go through. That's fine. Copper, iron, lead, silver. The coal we said was fine. So yeah, that should be everything. Ardite can go through, yes, yes. And same with the cobalt. Yes. Where's your ship when you need it? Yeah, right, cool guy. Well, we got 2 of them out front. They're just not pirate ships, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and see how we're going to do this here. I mean, essentially, I guess we could just dump everything into the system, but that's kind of sloppy and a pain in the rear to do it that way. Yeah, refined storage. I mean, could make a 1K storage block and dump everything in there. I mean, an interface would take everything. Yeah, how am I going to do this? Now, I literally had not thought this far ahead on what or how I was going to set all of this up. So you guys are seeing this live and you know, going through the whole process of who, what, when, where, and how. Fred? What are you doing? Staring at a torch. Have fun, buddy. So, maybe he's waiting for summer so he can go, you know, swimming. Sorry, that was a bad movie reference there. One that fortunately I have not seen, but I've heard enough about it to, you know the gist. Hey, Troll, how's it going, man? Merry Christmas. We don't have any pulsating iron unless we have some over here, and we do. That's a bonus. We have some fused quartz, and we have some iron and whatnot. That's cool. Let's break some of that down there. Let's just get a... You know what? That was really stupid, right? That was really, really stupid. Because I think we want to go a different route. I think what we actually want to do is we want to use XNet. Which means we're going to need a controller. Like so. Well. Yeah, This will make it a different network, and that's fine. I don't care if it's a different network. We just won't be able to tie it into our Botania network, which that doesn't bother me. That's, again, a completely separate network. So let's get a couple of these connectors if we can. A couple of chests. Let's make about 12 of them because that's what it'll do. 2, 3. See, controller, chest. Yeah. Just get 4 of them. Just well. Oh, shut up, whoever you are. I don't care if it's good enough. Just some cable. Should have some of that left over. Not a whole hell of a lot, so see if we can't get just a little bit more. There we go. And I think that's all we'll really need is the cable and the connectors and the controller. Let's see if we can't get an interface. Just so we have somewhere to dump all this stuff. And that's going to take a basic processor, an importer, and an exporter. So we will grab our refined storage tables. Let's get an import. And an import. I know I said import for the first one, it was actually an exporter. Come on. Cook it up. You can do it. Of course, as soon as we get done. There's the importer, there's the exporter. Now we need the processor. Which is right there. Let's come down here. And we will just throw it in this random solderer here. See if we can snag it. Cool. Alright, so this is how we're going to do this, I think. Even though it's a dangerous pastime, I think. So we're going to try and pop it through here. Thus, I want to, you know what? No, I don't want to do that. That'll look messy and horrible. So let's a bit cleaner. So let's go ahead and put one connection right there. And we want it only really to connect on the west side. West side? There we go. And we'll get our cabling. Run it up here. And down like that. Okay, so now we have to try and get this stuff to come along one back. Should come along right through here if we can get close enough. I'm sure you don't. No, shut up. Oh. That was one off. That's fine. Let's bring this right along here. And you know what? We can actually, it works out fairly decent. As we will just run it straight across here like so. Place the other connector right there. And just run it all the way across. Like so. And like so. So there's that, which is going to dump everything into this chest here, or as much as it can, which will then throw it into here, which will then put all of the junk into here, which from there we need to pull out of here and filter what goes where. Sounds like a tedious process. Well, it is. So the controller, man, I really want to have this closer to some power where it's easier to reach. It's not going to make it easy on me, is it? No, it is not. Hey, you know what? What if we go there? Actually, not there. Hey, come here. Thank you. We go there. Oh, that could be cool. Ow. What am I hitting my head on? There we go. And we can put the other controller right there, and that'll connect. Well, that kind of works for me. Now we can just take this alabaster or whatever, kind of fill in the holes here a little bit. Maybe not that hole, because we still may need to get up there for whatever reason. And yeah, everything's connected, so let's see here. Yeah, we have the chest, controller, and the diamond chest. So let's see here. We want this here to be items. Create. We're going to turn the channel off. This is going to be extract. And that's fine. 20 per tick. Actually, we're going to pull stacks at a time. 1 stack per tick. And that'll be perfect. And let's insert here. We are going to blacklist redstone, diamond ore, emerald ore, glowstone, that lendosite stuff, prosperity ore, and the infernium ore. Okay. And we need to set up a place for this interface to go, which we have in the floor right here, coming across from like right here. That's not going to work. You're going to have to wait on your anvil. I'm kind of busy, lady. Swear, villagers, they're always needing something. Let's come across here with our cabling. Then we can go up here. And we can put our interface, say, right there. Up, get off the conveyor. Off the conveyor. Let me off this thing. No, I don't want to get ground. Get me out of here. Thank you. We're going to put our interface right there with our other connector right there. Which means that we need to add a cable. Oh, we can take that cable down. No, we can't. We need to come across here. Hey, Monroe, Merry Christmas, man. Hope it was a good one for you. There we go. Do it like that, and stuff should still be able to go up the conveyor without getting stuck. Perfect. Loud noises. Loud noises. So now let's run our cabling. New driver, new 3 wood, and a decent amount of cash. Pretty well. Mine was good. No driver, no 3 wood, no cash. Just you know, a lot of good quality time with the family, which is you know what it's all about anyway, man. So it was a good one. So let's go ahead and start replacing. That's good, man. I'm glad to hear it. And too many times, too many people get caught up, you know, and forget what the true meaning of Christmas is actually about. You know, and I'm luckily not one of those people. I know, you know, exactly what the true meaning is. You know, do I wish I could have done my family more than what I got them? Yeah. Yeah, right. It's all about that money. No. If it's all about the money for you, you are sadly mistaken, my friend. So, but I mean, no, the reality of it is, you know, a lot of people do forget the true meaning of, I'm not going to say, I say Christmas. I was born and raised saying Christmas, but when I say Christmas, I mean the entire holiday season, not just specifically Christmas. But people forget, you know, what the holidays and this time of year is about. It's not about the gifts, although they're nice to you know, give and receive. Hey Toro, how's it going, man? But you know, it's also about, you know, being with friends and family, and you know, getting together, and whether it's a crazy family and you know you only want to see them once a year and you never want to see them ever again, that's fine. Yeah, I know there's plenty of families out there like that, you know, but there's other families out there that, you know, it's tradition, and I am very strong on tradition. I rock it old school like that, and you know, some tradition is hard to break, and it's hard to get away from. And that's one of those things for me, you know, to get away from, is that tradition there. But I am doing well, Toro. I hope you had a Merry Christmas, man. Oh, open what? Open manual? Well, I guess that's a thing. Anyway. So over here in our interface, we want to set up. Excellent, man. I'm glad to hear it. You got a laptop. Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm still a member of SAF. We're going to turn on Ore Dictionary and NBT. And all of this stuff is going to go in here because this is where we want it to go. Just like that. And I'm not sure if this mod requires it to be a higher priority, which means still it'll try and put stuff here first, or if it prefers a lower priority to put stuff first. Well, it depends on how you look at it, Toro. There has been some changes within the community. You know, stuff that I won't go into detail here now. But you know, I can send you a DM and you know, kind of give you the heads up, and you know, you can make the decision yourself. But I'm still a member of it. I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. As far as Tiger, she took about a half-hour nap this afternoon, and that's all the sleep she got since about 8 o'clock last night. So yeah, she's pretty worn out. She got a nice new comfy cozy blanket for Christmas from her parents, and so she's curled up in bed with that right now and passed out. So hey, little Cheeky, how you doing? Merry Christmas. Oh yeah, she's always tired, Toro, always. Hey, thanks for the follow, little Cheeky. I greatly appreciate it, man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Red family, as it were. So we got that set up there. We should have this other one set up with a blacklist, and we're going to turn on Ore Dictionary and NBT data. So theoretically, let's go ahead and pull this out of here. No, give that back. Thank you. No, get off the conveyor. What are you doing? Udo STBF2. Not exactly sure what you mean by that one, man. Yeah, SAF is still a thing in my mind. Just I don't know. I will definitely talk to you. Yeah, I'll definitely talk to you about it, man. You know, and we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and we will briefly turn on our channel and make sure stuff is going where it should go. Yeah, we got coal and we got ardite there. Let's check and see if we get some sort of ore in here. Uranium ore. Well, that doesn't really help. Star. Oh, okay. Some laptops can't run the game like that very well. Yeah, it depends. You got work tomorrow, and I worked the past 2 days, and we're closed today. Yeah, I hear you, Toro. Gotta love that retail life, man. Been there, done that. So, yeah, it appears to be working. You know what we're also going to do? Because this probably did its thing. Let's go ahead and break this connection real quick. Just say right there. So now anything that we send through will go into the interface, but it will not get sucked into the system. So let's turn the channel on again here real quick. And make sure that stuff is going where it should, how it should. There's a bunch of coal ore going in and into the interface. Yep, there's the inferium ore and whatnot, which should get sucked into the AE system, or wow, the refined storage system. Oh, you got the laptop for the CAD. Well, that would be cool. Yeah, everything else seems to be going in here, and it's not pulling anything that it should. I think we have that set up the way... Oh yeah, there's the diamond ore, redstone ore. That's working perfectly. That's exactly what we wanted to see. So we can go ahead and pop that connection back down, which should start pulling that stuff into the system at a very slow pace. Need dustbuster. I like that. That's funny. That is funny. So that means that, yeah, we can start pulling this stuff in, which means we need to have a place to put all of the processed goods. But like, you know, the gravel, we want to pull out the sulfur, the lapis, and the nether quartz. So how are we going to take care of this? That is a very good question, because we want this running as efficiently as possible. Let's alright, easy children. Oh wait, did I say that out loud? We do love you, Toro. You're like the brother we never wanted. I'm just messing with you, man. It's nice to hear from you, though. I'm kind of wondering how you're doing. I know you've been really busy down there with work and everything. So, you need a wireless mouse for your laptop. I'm not a child. I sound just like you. I am that one brother missing 4 chromosomes. Like I said, the brother we never wanted, but we got stuck with you anyway, so we're kind of forced to love you. I know, I'm glad everybody had a good Christmas. I really am. So let's go ahead and start putting this stuff back in here so it can get processed properly. And let's make ourselves another controller, I guess, because we're going to need to put some things and stuff somewhere while this is getting processed. So we need another Ethernet controller. You know what? Forget it. I don't know why I'm doing all this by hand. Add XNet. Okay, and we want a connector, just some sort of chest. Yep, teach that. And we're going to teach it how to make blue network cable, just in case we need more. And I don't see us needing a router or anything else like that right now. We may in the near future, but I think for okay we should be okay. I'm hoping. So we will go hello, happy holidays. Oh wait, here's your brother from another mother missing 4 chromosomes. Oh wait, that's Toro. You know what? I couldn't have said it better myself, man. I don't know, I miss hanging out and talking with you, man. Don't miss the random, you know, just leaving the channel without giving us a heads up. Still have no idea what the deuce that's about. Just roasting myself, I know. It can be a total asshole sometimes, but still. Yeah, well, you know what? everybody can. It's human nature, dude. I mean, come on now. Iron to gold. Let's go ahead and get a gold to diamond too. That's gonna be a couple pieces, last couple of diamonds. Actually, 3 pieces of glass. Is it? No, I think it's... I forgot how to do it. Upgrade. Gold to diamond. Ah, you know, I was thinking that's what it was, but I wasn't sure. I should have just gone with my instincts, and I don't need 8 chests. Only need 1, thanks. Let's go ahead and set this down. We'll get it completely upgraded. That's if we need to go to iron first. There we go. Now up to gold. Now up to diamond. We'll pick that up. That actually... No, give me the torch back. Actually completes a quest as well. Storage solutions. There we go, and we did another dirt chest 9,000. Like we need that. What the hell? Dirt chest 9,000 holds 1 stack of dirt. That's it. Nothing else. Completely and utterly pointless, if you asked me. So, we've got this chest, which we're going to be pulling out of this chest, and we need to throw the stuff elsewhere. So, wow. Wow, Toro. That's all I can say to that is wow. So, I mean, it wouldn't be too bad to have the machines just lined up across here, especially the smelteries, considering we have the power coming along the wall here. We can drop it along the back and throw it underneath, or throw it along the back there. It doesn't too much matter. Question becomes where we're going to run the network cable for the controller. That is the question. Well, we could always... Oh, that goes up. So that's up in the space where we would need it to be. Because I think if we break that, that's going to... Oh. No, we do have room up there. Well, that's a bonus. So let's go ahead and start running it through here then. Can run it over to here. And we're going to want to run it right up through here. Get a membership to Top Golf ready for Wednesday because you're going with a bunch of friends. Well, that's cool, man. Have fun. Unfortunately, I have a funeral to attend on Wednesday. Well, Thursday, actually. The viewing's on Thursday. There we go, just lay everything down like that. I appreciate it, man. It is what it is. It's my dad's mother, technically my biological grandmother. Problem is, for the longest time, she never really was a grandmother, so, you know, and even at that, I've adopted sort of a weird sense of, oh, I don't know, cynicism, I guess you could almost say, when it comes to life and death. And, as bad as it may sound, the reality of it is there is only one guarantee in life, and that's you're going to die. It's a guarantee from the moment you're conceived. You are going to die. It sounds bleak, it sounds morbid, but unfortunately, it is the truth. So all you can do is make the best of what little time you have on this planet. And, you go from there. And if you can, say whenever the time is up that, hey, I did what I was supposed to do, or I did my best, that's all you can say. And what lies afterwards, nobody knows. It's anybody's guess at that point. So, like I said, is it kind of a bleak outlook? Yeah, technically, yes. But unfortunately, it's fact. So, I mean, I did talk to my dad the other day about it. Yeah, I do want to do this. And, of course, I made sure that he was okay. And oddly enough, he kind of shares the same outlook, even though it's his own mother. So, it is what it is in that aspect. Then again, my father and I have just started kind of opening the communications, because him and I had quite a big falling out some years ago, and we hadn't talked to each other for quite some time. So yeah, the communication has finally opened back up, and here we are now. Not communicating as much as we probably should, but at least the communication is there. So this we are actually going to name, just so we don't get confused. This one is going to be processing. And we are going to name this one ores. There we go. So now we can know which chest we're working with. Okay, so from here we want to get another connector. There we go. I love auto processing. It's the best. We'll set it up there. We only want it to connect so far on the east side. Come on, Red, did it together. There we go, and we will run this cable up. Right here. Bring it down like thus. We're going to name this dust. Alright, so now the fun begins, because now we need to start moving stuff around. This is almost like Steve's Factory Manager in 1.7.10, with a little bit of a twist. So, it's actually not that bad. So we're inserting into the oak chest, which is over there. But we got the silver chest, which is the dust, which we are going to be pulling out of. Let's go ahead and get another channel here and set that up for items as well. Because this channel right here will take care of pulling the stuff out of the ores chest and putting it into either the chest for the processing or the interface to go into the refined storage system for us to deal with later, such as, you know, our redstone and stuff like that. Which actually, you know, I don't know that I want to put the redstone and everything here. Can I move this? No, I cannot. Damn. Because the redstone, I don't want to go in there. The diamond and that I do. Everything else, yes I do. It's just the redstone I don't want to have go in there. So let's see if we still have some redstone in here we can snag real quick, which we don't. Damn, the system's fast. So let's get the redstone ore. There it is. Alright, so now we don't have redstone ore going anywhere, which means that over here is where we want the redstone ore and all of the dust to go. So that's going to be processing. Here we're going to create, turn that off, insert redstone ore. And I bet we got some junk in there. Yep, we did. Weren't quick enough on the draw. Let's put this junk back. Gold, silver, and that should be everything there. Okay. So now we pull out of the ores chest, we put certain stuff, we put everything essentially into the oak chest over there, which then goes into the crusher. And everything else that doesn't go into the crusher will go straight into the interface, which will go into our refined storage system, except for the redstone, which will go into the chest over here. Perfect. So now we need to say on channel 2, which is going to be an item channel, we will create that and turn it off. We want to say out of the dust chest, we are going to extract everything, and we want to extract stacks of it. Now over here, processing spruce chest, no, we don't care about that. We want to output into the interface here, so we're going to create an output which is going to be our sulfur, our lapis, our nether quartz, and we're going to want to output our coal out there as well. If I do remember correctly, we should have coal going into the system here. Yeah, we sure do. We're grinding you up, coal. How do you feel about that? Export into the interface. Let's actually insert. And coal. So there we go. That's the only thing that we are pulling out of there to put into there. The rest of it we are going to insert into the processing here. Insert. Everything looks good. we should be able to turn that on now. That's pulling out the lapis. Should not end up over here or over there. Should be going directly into our RS system. We were at 2.1K. Let's see what happens if we take it out and drop it back in. Give it a minute. Make sure that's not getting hung up somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's pulling it in. Let's check our quartz. Oh yeah, it just changed over. So yeah, everything's looking good there. I think we have it all set up to you know, start the sorting process. Now it's just a matter. That's a good system you have there. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Not bad for just coming up with it off the top of my head, huh? I mean, I've never worked with XNet or refined storage or anything like that. I'm used to applied energistics and you know, stuff like that, which refined storage isn't too different from applied energistics. It's kind of like applied energistics was, if you're familiar with that, where you didn't have to worry about all of the channels and everything else. So that's definitely nice. We're just going to start putting away some of our junk here just to free up our inventory a bit, because we can always pull the stuff back out. Let's go ahead and do some minor work on our system here. There we go. Let's take a look at the lapis. Now we will probably try and set up something a little bit later on to where all of this stuff automatically gets blocked up. But for now, we're not going to worry about it too much. We're just going to, you know, kind of throw it into blocks ourselves. There we go. That should work. So now let's come back downstairs and turn all of this sorting process on. And so turn on that channel and turn on that channel. And now we should be able to take our hopper and let's put it down there, and it'll start dropping the coal, which will go into there. And it's immediately getting sucked out. And let's see where it goes. It goes right into the interface. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Perfect. I love it when a plan comes together. Now over here, we're still getting some coal over here. Why are we getting some coal over here? Let's see here. This is going to be processing diamond chest. That's why, because we did not blacklist it. So let's pull out our coal, our lapis, quartz, sulfur, welcome back, Torma. So this is our processing. We want to blacklist coal. We want to blacklist lapis, nether quartz, and sulfur. So it wasn't perfect right off the get-go. But now if I dump that stuff in there, it should wait to be thrown into the interface here, which it was. Just did a couple of speed upgrades in here. That'll take a minute or two to craft up. There we go. Couple of speed upgrades. We will throw those in. No, not there. Let's put them over here. There we go. I'll start sucking stuff in even faster. I have to add one more. I guess it's catching up. Just takes it a minute. And we could always help it out here by kind of stacking stuff up for it. I think that was a piece of glowstone we saw that just went in, which is fine. This chest is going to be, yeah, absolutely jam-packed. I'm dropping some silver ore in there now. I wish this crusher was a little bit faster and a little bit quieter. Wow, is that thing loud. I don't know how loud it is on your guys' end, but it is like exceptionally loud in my ears. So there we go, the interface is cleared out now. And we got silver dust coming in, which should be coming right over here. You don't even hear it, huh? Is that better, Cool Guy? Can you hear the audio now? The game audio? Really? Oh, now you hear it. Alright, cool. It's not too loud now? I know there were some games that I was doing at one point in time where people were saying, cool, thanks man, saying that the game audio was way too loud, and so I turned it down, and then people were like, yeah, that's good. But yeah, if any time, you know, the audio, you can't hear what's going on in the game and whatnot, yeah, feel free to let me know, because, you know, I only hear it on my end. I don't hear what it sounds like coming through on your guys' end. So that's cool. That's going over there. So let's go ahead and order up some... Well, we're going to want a sag mill, that's for sure. So let's start that. Cool. And some alloy smelteries. Let's get about, I don't know, 5, 6 of them maybe? That shouldn't take too long. Cool. Get ourselves some conduit. Energized conduit will be just dandy. And let's see here. I would really like to use the XNet, but I don't know. Well, I guess all we can do is try it. I don't see why it wouldn't work. So let's give it a try. 5 and 6. Let's throw. There's fire on the wall, but nothing there. Oh, this little yellow thing right here? Is that what you're talking about, Cool Guy? Yeah, no, I don't know if you're familiar with Thaumcraft at all from 1.7.10, but that little orb is actually being sent out from this yellow block right here on top of this telephone pole. This is called the Cave Illuminator, and basically what it does is it searches so many blocks in an area and it checks for dark places, and it will send out those yellow balls to illuminate the areas that are dark. So theoretically, I could go through my base, which is all underground, pull out all of the torches, and this thing should, in theory, send out enough of those little yellow balls to light up my entire base without me having to lay a single torch. But it's fairly slow to do so, and in the meantime I don't feel like dealing with mobs in the base, so that's why I haven't gone through and removed the torches. Yeah, it is cool. In fact, you know, there have been times that yeah, I've been doing a little bit of mining or whatever, and you know, I'll just break a hole in the wall and there will be just a single 1x1, you know, block that will be empty, and there will be one of those yellow balls on the inside. I'm like, ha, well, nothing's going to spawn in there, but well, it's doing its job at least. Oops, I did not want to do that. Oh, I broke it completely. Well, that was brilliant, Red. What are you gonna do for an encore? Yeah, see, right there. I mean, nothing's going to spawn in there, but sure enough, it threw a couple of them in there, because that was a long, dark tunnel. There we go. We'll just start throwing our conduit right down in here. We're also going to have to look for some additional power generation, because we, I've noticed, are running a little bit shy on power. Especially when we run our Woot system. Yeah, that Woot system definitely draws quite a bit of power. So we're going to have to come up with some more power generation in the very near future here. So let's get our side mill down, which will take care of our redstone. We will throw down our alloy smelteries. And we'll probably do one per dust that we end up getting. So for now, we will just get a couple more of these connectors. Say about 5 of them. Say about 6 of them. There we go. And let's go ahead and place them all down like so. And so now we need to pull from this diamond chest and insert into each one of these so far. So first we're going to take our redstone. We're going to set up another channel here for items. And we are going to say from processing, because that should be, yeah, that's the blacklist. So yeah, we're going to want to export. Oh, come on, Red, get with it. There we go. So we're going to create and export redstone. And we are going to go to the side mill. Create. Insert. Redstone only. And actually, we don't have to do a blacklist here. We just have to tell it, hey, pull out redstone, put it in there, and look at that. There we go. That's exactly what we wanted to see. So now the question becomes, we create one more channel and call it item. Let's turn it off for the moment. And we say the side mill here, create. Let's extract. And the interface here, create, put an insert. Will it actually do it on its own? It's pulling out. Oh, we're too close, too close. And it is putting in. How about that? Alright, copper ore. There you go. We'll just throw it right back on the conveyor. Screw it. Have fun. So, yeah, that's working. So we can do it just as long as we set up a different channel for each. So let's go ahead and tell this to extract stacks. That should pull everything out of here. And it sure as hell did. How awesome is that? Boom. Throwing it right into the system. God, I love automation. Especially when it works properly. When it's not working properly, it gets a little... just to be a little bit of a pain. Let's go ahead and put that back, and we will grab our handy dandy backpack. And where's our engineer's hammer? There it is. Give this a whack. Turn it back into the machine it's supposed to be, since we oopsed and broke the block. So cool, now all we have to do is set this up to take care of everything else. So we've got some silver grit coming in, we've got some lead, got some iron, and we got some tin. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Gold is going to be coming in. That's 5. Copper is going to be coming in. That's 6. So we're probably going to need at least one more alloy smeltery. So let's get this coming in. We're going to need another connector. There we go, and we've already got our conduit on us. So let's put our conduit down, and I hope somebody wasn't shooting at me down in my own friggin' basement. There we go. So now let's take our silver, our lead, our iron, our tin, see here. Actually, you know what? We're going to let this run for a little bit, just so that we can get it built up. Because we're going to want to get some gold in there, some copper in there, some of this ardite, some of this zinc, uranium ore. Uranium ore we want to go straight into the interface. That I saw that. Is insert uranium ore. This is going to be blacklist uranium ore. Let's go double check this real quick, make sure that it hasn't dumped any uranium in here. No, it hasn't. That's good. We got more tin ore going in. Let's grab the aluminum ore here. Get some of that going in. Let's also get some of this gold ore going in. You can go ahead and chug this ardite so that can start going in. See, all I'm trying to do is get, you know, some of the basics so that, you know, we can start setting up filters and whatnot. Redstone ore, you go get taken care of. Yeah, that cleared out this chest pretty good here so far. Aluminum, we got a piece in there. Platinum, we don't. Zinc, we don't. Iodite. Step back. Let's drop the platinum in there. Let's drop the zinc. Drop the rest of the aluminum. We can come over here and check this out. Alright, so while that works on that and chews it up, quite literally, let's go get Millicent to shut up about needing an anvil. Not exactly sure what the hell she needs an anvil for, but she keeps yelling for one. Here. Shut up, otherwise I'll drop it on your head. Where are you going with that? Where? Really? You're putting an anvil in the town hall? Well, that doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense. Whatever. I guess they want an anvil in there, and they're getting an anvil. Not good enough, eh? So let's go check on this stuff real quick. See what we got. Well, we got more silver, of course. Lead, iron, and tin. Okay. Don't have it coming in here. Chalk dust, glowstone dust. And it's not going in there, so... Really, it's still chewing on silver? Good lord. And then taste for bloody ever. But our void miner should be pretty well empty. Not bad. Not bad. Cobalt. I want some of that too. We'll get that processed up. It must have dumped a ton of silver in there. We're getting some lead. We got a little bit of iron. But mainly just an absolute shit ton of silver. Another brick stairs. Yeah, I've heard of the stairway to heaven and the highway to hell, but never the stairway to hell or the highway to heaven. Well, there's some other brick stairs, I guess. She only needs one, and we can only make them 8 at a time. Go figure. Let's come out here and deal with the lag city, literally. Oh, there you go. There's another brick stairs. Don't know what the hell you're gonna do with them, but there they are. Let's take a sneak peek, see what exactly she's doing on the inside of this stinking town hall center thing. Whoa. Okay, well, there's an enchantment area now. That's definitely interesting. Now, of course, we got the jukebox, and well, there's the anvil. Okay, dokie. Nothing really going on up here. Huh. I have no idea what she's doing with that nether brick stairs. Need a sea lantern. She put those nether brick stairs up on the roof. No? She didn't. Alright, let's go. Just make her a sea lantern. Yeah. Okay. One sea lantern. No idea what the heck those are used for. That's a new thing to Minecraft 1.8, I think. Alright, here's your sea lantern. See if there's anything else goofy that she's going to need. Armor stand, 3 brewing stands, 3 cauldrons, flower pots, golden armor? Really? A skeleton skull? Most everything else she should have. Hey, Dutch, Merry Christmas, man. I hope it was a good one for you. So let's get the armor stand, the brewing stands, and the gold armor. Brewing stand. Don't tell me it's cobble. It is, okay. 3 brewing stands. We need some gold. For gold armor. That. There's that. That. Oops. And the boots. Let's get the armor stand. There we go. That's all I remember that she really needed. Off the top of my head. Thud. What in the... Cole? What in the hell? Why are you sending an octopus to my chat? Three cauldrons. Should be chests and trapdoors. Not sure about the orange carpet. Skeleton skull. Okay, so we can get the skull. That's not a problem. And then the cauldrons, which we can... Squid. Why are you sending Squidward into my chat? Just curious. Cauldrons. Kapow. Ah, there it is. Alright. Well, she doesn't have room for all this junk. Millicent, where are you at? As creepy as the sounds, I'm going to visit her in her sleep and give her a present. Because squid. Well, alright, fair enough, man. I like squid. Chopped into rings, deep fried. Calamari. A little bit of Southwest dressing to go with it. Oh yeah, that's good stuff right there, man. Alright, let's go sleep through the night real quick. See if we can get these boneheads back to work. So she's got some very odd requests for this town hall. I thought some of the other requests were crazy, but she's taking the cake right now. Thaddeus, you don't need any wheat. We've got plenty of wheat out there for you. Alright, so how are we looking now? Still more silver, lead, iron, and tin. There must have been an absolute, just ass load of silver. And this thing must have one hell of an huge internal buffer. Because holy crap, it is taking forever for anything else to come out other than silver. Which is starting to get slightly irritating because, well, we're not hurting for silver, we're hurting for gold and iron and stuff like that. At least it's coming through as immersive engineering, and that's why I wanted to do it this way and run all this stuff through the crusher. Because if we take a look upstairs, I don't think we've cleared it all out yet. But if we throw it through the side mill, yeah, it comes back. The lead dust comes back as the base. The nickel comes back as immersive engineering, so that's not a bad thing. We'll actually take that down because we'll need that. Silver comes back as base. The aluminum luckily comes back immersive engineering. Anytime that it says base, yeah, we have to go through and we have to convert it into immersive engineering. Otherwise, it will not go into the alloy smeltery and get smelted. Because for whatever reason, the alloy smeltery does not recognize the BASE material as smeltable material. So we always have to come in here and change it out to immersive engineering, which, you know, this ore converter is nice for doing that, but it's a pain. I mean, who wants to go through and do that, you know, with every little bit of dust that they get? Certainly not me. So luckily, you know, throwing it through the immersive engineering crusher automatically converts it into the immersive engineering grit or dust, and now we don't have to worry about it. It's already converted. The alloy smelteries will take care of it from here, and all will be right with the world of Minecraft. Let's just go ahead and start tossing this stuff in here. So we know we got lead, iron, tin, aluminum, nickel, silver. Still waiting on some gold. And we're waiting for the cobalt, ardite, zinc, and platinum. That's what it is. I wish there was a way to speed this thing up. Unfortunately, there's not. Why does stuff appear to be bouncing around up there? It should not be bouncing. Oh, it's just coming around the corner and then getting dropped in. That's why it looks like it's bouncing. I can handle that. We're starting to get more coal in there now. it's not putting it in there. I'm just trying to make sure that it's not, you know, throwing stuff where it shouldn't be. Everything is set up pretty sound. It should, you know, be working properly. It's, like I said, just a matter of waiting for it to go through that entire backlog of ores that we had. Meantime, we'll come up to the kitchen here and grab ourselves something to eat. Let's see here. Let's grab a fried egg. And a eggplant, I guess. Because really, we are like overflowing with stuffed eggplant. We've got that stuff coming out of our ears, which is a good thing, because that's what we're using over here for our Gormalaeus plants back here. That's what we are feeding them. We take a look in the crafter here. Yeah, we got a full stack of stuffed eggplant, which has really good saturation and decent shanks for hunger. And this chest's probably going to be full of, yep, eggplant and garlic. Which means that these are going to be batch stuffed, which means they're going to stop producing because, well, it has no room to put stuff, especially seeds. So, yeah. That's interesting, though. Oh, well, it doesn't have room to put seeds in here, so I can pull it out to put it into the drawer. So that's why it's doing what it's doing. So that works. Alright, well, we're done chucking stuff in. Now it's just a matter of it, like I said, chewing it up and spitting it out. That's what we've been waiting on. See, we have such a backlog of silver because we haven't needed much silver, so haven't had to pull much out. And therefore, it's just been sitting there. Another piece of redstone. What in the... Oh, Faraday boots. You know what, let's give this a try. Let's see how these work. As I turn down the sound on my end for that crusher, but it is still quite loud. So let's see what happens if we actually get these ear defenders. Well, we need another couple of iron rods. We're all out of wool. There we are. Can we use maybe black wool? Yeah, it's saying any type of wool. Let's put some black wool down here. One armor, which means it's got to go on the head. Holy cow. Yeah, that muffled the sound like right down to darn near nothing. At least for me. Yeah, I can still hear it going in the background, but it is nowhere near as loud as it once was. That's kind of cool. That goofy is all get out, but whatever. Because it's no worse than walking around with what appears to be a crafting table on your head. Hey, we're starting to get down to the iron now. That only took it long enough. Holy cow. Just that thing must have one heck of an internal buffer. Let's go ahead and see what we can do to kind of prep for this. Because we need nickel. Grab the silver. Grab some lead. Grab some aluminum. Grab some iron. An invite to where, Cool Night Fury? I'm not sure what you mean by that. So aluminum, gold, iron, lead, nickel, platinum, silver, tin. Let's see, that's interesting. Tin came back as base after going through the crusher. I wonder why that is. Oh, can I send you an invite to my game? Sorry, man, this is actually a private server that I am running this on right now. It was a server I created for Tiger and I. And she is currently passed out. She had a long day today with not much sleep. So I am thinking about making a public server, or a private public server with, you know, certain people having access. But at this point in time, I'm playing this mod pack, but at the same time, there's quite a few glitches that I've come across and bugs with this mod pack that I'm just not comfortable throwing together for a server just yet. I don't know if some updates to some of the mods will fix them or what, but I am working on getting a, publicly private server up, and like I said, certain people will be able to come in and join us. Oh yeah, definitely, for sure, man. So yeah, keep an eye out for that in the future. There may be definitely ways for people to hop in and join us and have some fun. Oh yeah, I don't play vanilla Minecraft, man. You know what? Even when I bought Minecraft, I never played vanilla. I went straight into modded Minecraft. So I don't even know how to play vanilla Minecraft, honestly. I mean, I can set up some vanilla redstone circuits and stuff like that with my knowledge base that I have. But, to actually sit down and play it full vanilla, no, I get too much fun out of automating all of the things. I'm not a pretty builder. I mean, I'll prettify or beautify some of the stuff here and there, but I'm more of the technology-based, set it and forget it. You can dump your inventory into a chest and it gets all sorted nice and neat, and ores go where they need to go to get processed, and that's where my fun comes in. So there's the gold coming in, finally. Going to need room for the Ardite and the Cobalt and Platinum. So we will drop all these down one more. Leave space there for the Platinum. See, I don't know, man. I'm playing on PC, so yeah, anybody that joins would have to have the PC version of the game. Oh no, Aiden died. 658, 236. 658, 236. 658. Come on. 658. Out this way. 236. Out over here. The hell was he doing? Clear the hell out over here. What the hell is that? Chiseled block of diamond. The hell did that come from? Alright, so must have been somewhere over here. What in the hell? Why the hell do zombies have angel wings? That is not cool. 638. 2 something. I'm just gonna be back over here. Yeah, unfortunately then, man, you probably won't be able to join us. Because like I said, I only play on the PC version. And as far as I know, that's the only way that you can mod Minecraft is with the PC version. Not the Xbox version. But I do appreciate the interest in joining us. And, you know, if you do get a PC, you know, it's a definite possibility that, you know, in the future you may be able to join us. Right now I'm trying to find out where Aiden died, which is 658, 236. 658, which is going to be this way more. 236 off this direction. There's all of his stuff there. And we cannot carry it all. Ooh. Boom goes the creeper mite. Yeah, you would be correct there, Troll Guy. I am not aware of Minecraft being able to be modded for the Xbox version. Oh, Lag City, and part of it's because of all the crap we're carrying with us. Okay, well the guard's going to take most of it off our hands. Well then. Alright, what do we have here that, yeah, hey, come back here, guard. Who was it? I think it was Peyton. Badger Peyton. Oh, the light is real. Come here, Peyton. Slow down, you. Nope, wasn't Peyton. Well, it'll end up in the warehouse, so we'll just have to go and take a look. Was it you? Come back out. There you are. Hey. Hey, I want to talk to you. I said I want to talk to you. Thank you. There it is. Alright, well, you can put that stuff in there. Let's grab the sword and the helmet back. Now let's see if we can grab any extra stuff here. Torches. His bow is about dead. So we will exchange bows. Dang, that really stinks. Put the cobwebs away. Put the string, the ladder. Alright, so let's go find out where Aiden was stationed. I think he was our T5 guard out here. Oh, that's Frederick. Oh, this FPS lag is horrible. Right here. Let's hire a worker here and see if there's anybody worth hiring. Aaron, 6. Strength, 4 endurance. That works for me. What do you want? Get out of my face. Good lord. Let's recall the worker here. Alright, Mr. Aaron. Here is your armor. Here's your bow and your sword. He should be a knight. Yes, he is. Cool. Alright, well, I'm not exactly sure what Aiden was doing clear the heck over there. But obviously, well, that is not the place to be, because he got killed fast twitching in a hurry, even through his diamond armor. Drop off the zombie heads. We shouldn't need the energy conduit, and if we do, we can pull it back out. So, okay, there's more gold. There's some copper. And we just need the ardite, cobalt, and platinum. And there's the platinum. I mean, it should be able to be crushed in the crusher. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah. Ardite ore, you get 2 of it. So yeah, it'll crush down. Come on now. I said this thing must have one heck of an internal buffer, because it took basically that entire diamond chest, and it is still chewing on the stuff, because it was getting non-stop dropped in there. We've got some tin coming out now, which again is coming out as tin base. I really don't think smelter is going to take it, but it does. Hey, look at that. Oh, I'll be a monkey's uncle. I did not think that it would actually take the tin base. Well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and convert it back. Well, that's definitely a bonus. I like it when a plan comes together like that. I mean, if it was base metals, I know the base metals will go through, but normally this BASE stuff will not go through. So I'm happy to see that the tin actually goes through as BASE. Why the other stuff won't is beyond me. How's it looking in here? Is it... okay. Cool. As long as everything stacks up, that's all I care about. Don't need it taking up extra space. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, the cobalt, ardite, platinum, and we don't have a lot of zinc either. So those four can all go into one place. Copper we get quite a bit of. Iron we get quite a bit of, so they're going to need their own. Silver we have quite a bit of. Tin we don't have a whole heck of a lot of. That drops us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now how's this stacking up so far? Lead we aren't getting a whole lot of, so we can double that up with something. Let's double that up with the gold. Nickel we have quite a bit of. The silver we have quite a bit of. Aluminum, a fair amount. Copper. And so we go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. That should do it. Alright, so let's go ahead and work on getting this stuff started here. This is going to be Ard, Cob, Plat, Zinc. This is going to be copper, gold, lead, cop, gold, lead, which means this is going to be aluminum, this one's going to be iron, nickel, and silver. Tin needs to go in here as well. Tin. There we go. So now we can say that we are pulling out of processing chest here. Yep, so we are working with channel 3. And we are going to go silver. Let's turn this off for a moment. We are going to insert silver. Let's not match order dictionary. because we shouldn't have to. And that's good. So now we go here, and we go to create, insert. This is going to be our nickel. Here, this is going to be our iron. This is going to be our aluminum. This is going to be our copper, gold, and lead. Copper, gold, lead. And this one, lastly, is going to be our ardite, cobalt, which we don't have yet. Our platinum, our tin, and our zinc. Let's go back and check, see if maybe we got some cobalt and or ardite. Does not appear to be. So let's set all of these up. We want them on furnace only, so that way anything we dump in here will not start mixing and giving us alloys. Furnace only. Can go ahead and start dumping this stuff back in so that it can at least start getting processed. And that means that from here, we're going to extract from the side mill and everything else and put it into the interface. So here we need to set up, create, extract, stack, create, extract, stack, all the way up the board. For extracting, there we go. And now we can turn on RIP 5M, huh? Why did you break 5M, dude? Our stuff should get pulled out now. Yep, there goes the gold. It should start pulling out stacks of items. SFX error on clean copy. Huh. Kind of messed up. Yep, so we got our lead in there. Got gold cooking up there. See if we can maybe make some capacitors. We can make some single layer capacitors. We're going to want about 12 of these. So while that is cooking up our double layer, or our single layers, let's come up here so we can get at least some double layer capacitors here. 6 of them, perfect. Naturally, get 2 more. We got 1 more double layer, we sure can. Pretty much clears us out of energetic alloy though, which is fine. It's part of the reason why we're doing this. Let's go ahead and put one in there. Oh, well, that's Interesting, you can now just right-click the capacitors straight into the machines. Didn't used to be able to do that. Kind of a nice little change, ain't gonna lie. Now this feels like it is pulling out. It's pulling out singles, that's why. Pull out stacks. Come on, what are you doing? There we go. Get these bad boys running. There's a silver. And silver there. Why is silver going in here? That should be nickel. Okay. Nickel. Insert. This should be nickel. Let's pull the silver out. How lead's doing in there? What are you doing? Okay, lead and silver wants to go into nickel, so let's come over here. And nickel, insert, match meta, MBT, and or dictionary it. Yes, it really doesn't too much matter. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit backlogged. But yeah, see, now we got silver going in there. We got lead going in there. Alright, so I guess what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to use or dictionary, meta, and NBT. Just to make sure the right stuff goes in the right spot. There we go. Go ahead and pull this silver out. Okay, silver's going back in, and it should. Here we've got nickel. And nickel's going back in. Here we should have iron. And iron's going in. Cool. Yeah, so I guess we have to use the NBT and MDT and all the other DTs, metadata, stuff like that, in order for stuff to go where it should. Yep, there's the aluminum. Yep, lead, gold, and copper. Cool. This is tin, iodite, cobalt, platinum, zinc. So that's fine. So there we go. I'm going to let this run for a bit, and when we get the cobalt and everything else coming in, I will add that to the filters so that it all goes to the right places. But I think that's where I'm going to call it today. You know, we pretty much got all of this set up. It's just going to be, you know, the basics now of, you know, filling out the rest of the filters. You know, you guys have seen, you know, the basis behind the setup here between XNet and the refined storage. Everything else is working fine. And yeah, I can talk to you after the stream here, Toro. That's fine. You can meet me over in my Discord and I'll pull you into a channel and whatnot. So, but anyway, guys, again, a very, very Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoyed this special Christmas stream that I put on for you guys. And anyway, guys, I hope you have a great one. And as always, I will definitely talk to you in the next video. See ya.